Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Pallavi, and in today's video I'm going to talk about pros and cons of unplanned pregnancy. So why I am talking about unplanned pregnancy, because I also had an unplanned pregnancy. My baby boy is of 2.4-year-old and his name is Vibhan. It's been a quite a long time since I delivered. I am really grateful that Vibhan is there in my life, but at the same time, I will also admit that it has been a really difficult process, the entire process of pregnancy and then after delivery. Also, there were things which I wasn't prepared for it and I was not knowing about it. So I'm going to talk about everything in detail. So if you are into a situation of unplanned pregnancy, then this video is definitely for you. It's a must watch, guys, so do continue watching the video if you're into a situation of unplanned pregnancy. So I'm going to talk about all the positives and also the negative side of it. So in this situation, the positive and negative goes hand in hand. You'll face mixed emotions. So at one point you'll feel that okay, I'm really grateful for everything, but at the same time you'll be feeling negative things also. So yeah, it is a difficult thing to understand and go through it and deal with it. So without wasting any more time, let's get into the video, and I will first talk about the cons of unplanned pregnancy, which is the negative side.
If you're new to our channel, then subscribe karna mat bhulega and do hit the bell button. Whenever I'll upload a video, you'll get notified about it. Welcome to Childcare and Pregnancy.
So first con about unplanned pregnancy is lifestyle changes. So you have to change your way of living after you conceive, because some things might be dangerous for the baby. So your gynecologist will guide you properly what all changes you have to bring into your life. Changes means the drinking habit, the eating habit, the sleeping habit, and if you work out, the way your workout should be, and what all things you can do and what all things you shouldn't do. So everything your gynec will guide. Since it is a unplanned pregnancy, so it really becomes a difficult thing to manage. So to cope up with the situation, if both the partners follow the lifestyle changes, then it becomes a smooth ride for both of them. Yeah, the other partner, I mean the ladies, will get really motivated to bring the changes into their life, because they'll see that their partner is also doing it for them, and this way you'll get motivated and it will be easy. The whole process will be very easy for you. So to cope up with the situation, I will suggest that both the partners should bring changes into their lifestyle and do it together, and it will make your bond really strong. So first con was a lifestyle change. So second biggest con about unplanned pregnancy is about facing big decisions. You might get into a situation of taking big decisions for yourself, because if your pregnancy, if you get into a situation of an unplanned pregnancy and you don't want the baby so soon for you, because you are just kick-starting your career, or it has to be started in few months. So that situation really becomes difficult for you to face, and you have to take a decision for you, for yourself. Or it is not about your career and any XYZ reasons you don't want the baby right now for you, then you have to take big decisions for yourself. If in case you are thinking about abortion, then you have to talk about it with your partner. Try and communicate with each other, try and make them understand about your situation and why you want to take this decision. And if the woman is not willing to have the baby because of any XYZ reasons, maybe it can be your career or your physical health. If you think you are not physically fit to have a baby right now, then you can take a decision for yourself, because at the end of the day a woman has to go through a lot of things alone. So yeah, the end decision should be always yours, because the ratio is 60 to 40, which I feel, because the woman give a lot of sweat and blood to reproduce a baby. Contribution of a woman is really high compared to the men. So that's my personal opinion, that's what I have seen in my whole journey. So the end decision should be always yours, whether you want the baby or you don't want the baby. You decide for yourself, and you, in case you don't want the baby, then make your partner understand properly. Take your own time, and communication is the key, guys. So you have to really communicate very properly to your partner about why you don't want the baby and what is your situation, and your gynecologist will try to help you with while taking the decision for yourself. So yeah, and don't listen to the family, guys, because you both play the main role here, and the couple's decision should be always taken into consideration compared to family. Family will tell you a lot of things, but don't listen to them, and you both should take the decision together and yeah, make them work for you. So second con of an unplanned pregnancy is taking big decisions for you or your partner. Guys, third biggest con of unplanned pregnancy is the physical changes which happens in a woman's body. So if you don't know, then let me tell you that your body will change after you conceive, and even after delivery your body will feel a lot of changes physically. So you have to prepare your mind for it, and the changes can be about the body weight. Your shoe size can change after the delivery. You might face a lot of hair fall after delivery. So these are few things which does changes the physicality, the way you look, the appearance of the body will change after you deliver. So you might like the change, and you might don't like the changes. So it depends on person to person, but the changes does happen, and it can trigger you at times, and you can feel frustrated because you were not knowing about the changes, or you were not expecting the changes to happen. So be prepared for it. If you are going ahead with the pregnancy, then make up your mind that your body will change. You might lose weight, you might gain weight. So yeah, it depends person to person. So you have to prepare for the physical changes which happens after you conceive, and also after you deliver the baby. You will feel quite a few changes in your body. So some people does feel a lot of changes, and some people feel very few changes. So it all depends person to person how their body react. So yeah, this was the third thing which can act negatively for you. So yeah, be prepared for it, guys. So guys, fourth con of, and this is the last negative thing which I'll be talking about unplanned pregnancy, is the whole process of pregnancy can be emotionally very challenging for you. So you might feel a lot of mixed emotions when you conceive, and throughout the 9 months you'll feel a lot of emotions inside you. You'll be irritated quite a few times, and you'll feel anger. You can be shocked a lot of times. There will be a lot of emotions which can be really difficult for you to handle. So this happens only during the whole entire 9 months. This only happens because of the hormonal imbalance in the body, because during pregnancy a lot of hormones gets excreted in your body, so it does impact your emotional well-being, and it will be a really difficult thing to handle, because your friends, your family and your close ones, your partner also will not be able to understand what is going inside you and why you are behaving in a certain way. That will be really difficult to understand for. So your family might get hurt, your partner might get hurt with the way you behave, or the emotions you are showing to them. They might get hurt from you, and they will not understand. A lot of times they will not understand, but when your mood gets okay, make them understand that why you were feeling in a certain way. So this only happens because of the hormonal imbalance in the body. So when I was pregnant, I was irritated most of the time. I also didn't know what was going on, but yeah, I was irritated most of the time, and I faced the emotion of anger also a lot of times. I didn't feel the need to talk to anyone, so I always used to be in my room, and yeah, with my phone, with my books, and that's all. I hated the feeling of socializing or talking with anyone. It can be my friends, my family. So I was completely detached with them, and I was irritated a lot of times. I was in the state of anger. So it can be really challenging for you guys to face this. So make up your mind and make your partner understand about it, make your family understand about it, why you are going through certain changes and why you are behaving in a certain way. When I was pregnant, the emotional imbalance did happen to me quite a lot of time. I was feeling the sense of irritation, anger, shock, and yeah, I was totally disturbed the whole 9 months. But my dog, my pet, Cheeky, that was really a therapeutic thing for me. So I was always with him for the whole 9 months, and yeah, as soon as I used to wake up, I used to go visit him, cuddle him. That really helped me, and that was something which was putting me to calm my mind and soothed my mind. So you'll find solution for yourself, and try to explore things, and try to experience different things and see what works for you. Whether you can meditate, you can take medical help, you can read few books and listen a few musics which can be calming for you. So yeah, try to find solutions for yourself, and yeah, all the best to you guys if you are into a situation of unplanned pregnancy. And yeah, be prepared for these things. The emotional imbalance thing really takes a toll on your health and your mind, and you will not be able to concentrate on your work. So yeah, it is a difficult process. So yeah, take your family help and make and or your friends help or your partner help, and yeah, make things work for you. I know you will be able to cope up with it. Nothing is impossible, right? You have to motivate yourself, and you take one day at a time and go for it, guys. At the end it will be worth it. So now I'll come on the topic of positive things which comes along with the unplanned pregnancy. So there are a lot of positive side to it, so let me talk about it.